Today I'm going to roast up a pork loin. Got this one from the butcher's. It's been scored here on there, and it's been cut along the back there. You can ask your butcher to do that, it's quite easy, and then he'll put a bit of string around there for you just to keep the meat onto the bone. So what I'm going to do first of all is just put a little bit of olive oil and some coarse sea salt on top. So I'm just going to get a bit of olive oil on a bit of tissue. You only want a little bit, and just very lightly put that on the outside all the way around. That's it. This helps to make a really nice crackling. And then after that we're going to put a little bit of sea salt. So just put a bit of that on there. Try and maybe catch it a little bit and try and get it on top. Just going to put a little bit of pepper on there. Fairly plain and simple really. I'm going to put this in the oven at 180 degrees centigrade, which is about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to cook this for about 2 hours, and we're going to, get this really looking nice with a nice crackling on the outside. Now the other thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of water in the bottom of the pan. I think what this does, it kind of helps so the meat doesn't shrink too much. So we just leave a bit of water in the bottom of the pan, put it in the oven and start cooking. Right, it's been cooking for about half an hour. What I'd say is any juices you got, you can baste them over the top, and it just all adds to the flavour. If you find at this stage you haven't got much water in there, you can always add a little bit in. I mean, I've got some here that I've got cooking from the parsnips and potatoes, so I'm just going to add a little bit more water in. I think it'll probably need it. So yeah, put that back in the oven and carry on cooking. So we've done half an hour already. Been cooking for 1 hour now. Again, remember to basin this. You can basin it as many times as you like. Do the whole lot, and it just makes it a really nice extra little flavour if you do this. And we can always use these juices at the end for making gravy. We're just going to cook that for the next hour, slightly higher temperature, and try and get the crackling to sort of really start looking nice. Before I put it back in the oven, I'm just going to put a little bit extra water, because we want to make sure there's enough there to make some nice gravy. So keep adding water if it starts to dry out. Okay, I've been cooking this for 2 hours, and you can see we've got a really nice crackling on there. So now what I did was, the first hour was at a slightly lower temperature, and the second hour was a little bit higher temperature, and in the last 15 or 20 minutes I actually put the temperature on maximum just to really get the crackling nice, because that's really good. Now what I'm going to do is leave that for about 15-20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes before we serve it up, and it just means all the juices go back into the meat and you've got a really nice dish. Let me just try a bit of this. Let's have a look at how this crackling is. Let me try it. Oh, that's really crackling. That's gorgeous. Got the rest of it here. This is so nice. I'm going to try a bit of the meat there. Oh, it's fantastic. This is gorgeous. I hope you enjoy as much as I do.